So, the first anniversary is finally here, and it brings lots of free stuff, a bunch of changes and new gameplay additions with it. And because there's just so much to talk and read about, and I know that most of you probably don't really want to read a whole paper on first anniversary stuff, I already thought myself through all of this hype info, so that we can all enjoy everything about the first anniversary of Alchemy Stars in peace. Like for example the newest mode, Cloud Gardens, that is sadly gonna drain your phone battery real quick because of all of that gorgeous 3D plant growing, house building and also tree punching. See, it's already empty. And you know what that means. It's emulator time. And one of the best choices when it comes to emulators in general is definitely LDPlayer, who established itself as a top competitor in the emulation market as it convinces with a smooth, satisfying gameplay experience, stable 60 FPS so that you can make full use of that high performance mode in Alchemy Stars, and for all of you true gamers out there, if you want to do some re-rolling or just grind multiple games at once, no problem, thanks to LDPlayer's multi-instance feature. So, what are you waiting for? LDPlayer is completely free, so download it right now with the download link in the description down below. Back to the first anniversary. What can I say? There's so much stuff, but let's first talk about one of the main things this anniversary brings to us, which is the start of the second big part of the story, aka chapter 11 and 12. And why is this so important, might a lot of you story skippers out there ask? Because chapter 12 unlocks our first welfare 6 star in the game, which is the well-deserved upgrade of our mascot character Vice. Even though she now has her new 6-star glow, she still remains a water sniper. If you want to know how good she is, I'm gonna make a video soon TM, but let me now redirect your attention to one important fact, and that is that her BTs are in fact similar to OG Vice, also story locked. Which yes, means that you can't get a single breakthrough right now for Vice Alter, so you have to be patient until we get more and more story chapters and the story concludes. If you are not patient, there is a solution for you later on, but let's talk about that when we get there. And speaking of all this story stuff, this time around we also get the Pandora's box. And this is just gonna be a harder mode for all of the story stages from chapter 11 and chapter 12. And why should you do this? Very easy, it doesn't cost any prism at all, so you can just do them and they will reward you handsomely. 300 per normal stage and 500 for every single boss stage. Yes, Lumember. Which means this is gonna give you a whole lot of rolls, but you can't forget for newer players this is gonna be unreachable for now, so just take the story at your own pace, you don't have to rush it. And speaking about content that is not rushed, let's get to the by far biggest addition to Alchemy Stars with its first anniversary, and that's the whole new system, mode, however you want to call it, Cloud Gardens. I've already told you and shown you this footage of this beautiful 3D gameplay with Genshin Impact endgame, with collecting your waifus and husbandos in your city, Animal Crossing style. You can build things, you can even visit the cities of your friends if you want to for some reason. You can take your sweet time enjoying the life of Aravale, building stuff, planting stuff, and just kidnapping some Aurorians from your Colossus and throwing them in there. Into a what? That's gonna stay a secret. And what's not a secret anymore is that we in fact have... No, I'm not gonna tell you yet, because this might as well be the biggest thing the anniversary brought to this game. And it's something that everybody was waiting for, asking for months. And that's the Astral Shop. You have no idea what that is, right? Don't worry, I'm gonna tell you right now, because the wares this shop sells you are insane. Because I'm talking about Universal Breakthrough Mats. Yes, for 5 stars, for 6 stars, even for exclusive characters. As long as they're not part of a collab, you can just buy Universal BT mats and upgrade your favorite characters to get preemptive strikes, to get less cooldowns, to get that BT free on Hero, BT free on Bethlehem. It's your choice. And yeah, it's not for free, of course, because this dog has to pay his rent. But before I talk about how you can get these, let me list all 3 kinds of soul ambers this can give you. There's one, the Soul Ember Crystal, which is the item for 5 stars, but excluding exclusive and collab characters of course, so you're pretty much just gonna use this on your favorite 5 stars, or best case scenario, your cross converters, like Barton, Maggie and Co. The 6-star version is called Soul Ember Druze, and this is just the same thing, but for 6 stars, so way more important. But when it comes to Reinhardt or Bethlehem, you do need the Soul Ember Seal, and sadly, yes, even though this includes exclusive characters, yeah, collab characters are still off the table. So now, how do you get these? Well, you spend Astral Gems, and those are pretty much just SS Star Gems, but recolored. So whenever you get unlucky quote unquote and roll a duplicate 5 or 6 star, you get additionally to the SS Star Gems also some Astral Gems. And these you can then trade for the BT meds. And next we have quote unquote the event for the anniversary, which is pretty much just a side thing. You just do your thing, you farm, you spend prism, very important, and you just gain some lottery tickets. These lottery tickets you can then spend to basically roll things in an event shop lottery thing that gives you lots of rewards. I'm talking about legendary Aurorian breakthrough materials, other materials like sublimes, like Nitium, and of course the only thing that counts, Lumember, up to 3.2k. And the Lumember gain still of course doesn't stop here, because by just straight up logging in for 8 days, you get not only a bunch of meds, recharge packs, but also 800 Lumember. And if you're still not satisfied, there is also a stage 2 of growth quests. This will give you up to 5-star flares times 2, and more importantly, 1 5-star Foretile Selector box. This is insane, especially for newcomers, because you can just freely pick, depending on which element you like more, Fast, Klecken, Beverly, or of course Pact. And for veterans and also newcomers alike, there's even more growth to be found. Because in the shop there are no special growth packs that start at level 5, go up to level 10 depending on your navigator level, and basically just give you free stuff. And if you want to spend some money, there's also a paid option. So that's pretty nice. And speaking of nice stuff, of course we do have to talk about the event banners. Most people only care about this and freebies of course, as these are 2 heavyweights. We first have Barton Alter Deft Blades, who now lost his mental and is switching from a wolf to a panther, and also joined the forest element as its first 6-star male character. And even though he is an alter character, he is not exclusive, so he will join the standard pool after his banner's over. So that's great news for all of the Barton lovers out there. But the opposite of that is gonna happen to the exclusive banner for this anniversary, which is of course the Grand Marshal herself, Reinhardt, who is our newest 6-star Thunder Sniper with her halberd that shoots lasers, I guess. And yes, she sadly doesn't join the standard pool because she's similarly to Bethlehem an exclusive character. So if you want to get her, you better do it now, and if you want to get some breakthroughs for her, same thing, maybe also make use of that Astral Shop if you can. And if you were despairing because you didn't get her, don't worry, there's still a hard pity, so after every 2 spooks, so 2 non-rate ups, the third one is guaranteed to be Reinhardt. And if that is out of your reach, then maybe just get lucky. And I'm not just saying that, you actually can get quite lucky, because Tourdog is generously giving us a 10 roll on Reinhardt's banner for free. And if that's still not enough for you, if you just log in for 15 days, you will also get up to 1.5k Lumember, so 5 rolls. And if that's still not enough for you, then you will also get 1 roll per day on Reinhardt's banner for 10 days. So another 10 free rolls on Reinhardt's banner. And what you also have at your disposal, what you should make use of, is the Double Drops event. Especially if you're a new player, this is the best time to farm main stage stuff, materials, all of that, especially because you need to farm anyway for the event, so you can get enough roulette tickets. And now let's real quick wrap this whole thing up with some shop stuff, because for all of my whales, dolphins or low spenders, there's a lot of things to be found. First off, the staple of every gacha game out there for the first anniversary, the first purchase bonus of Lumo crystals is reset. So if you already bought the $50 or the $100 pack or any pack at all, you can buy buy it again and still get that double bonus. Next, we of course have the Battle Pass. This is nothing special, but this includes the skins for Alice and Louise, with Alice being the free one you don't even have to pay for, just grind the game, get these levels up and you will get her, and for the paid side of things you will get that Louise skin and a bunch of other rewards. But if you want to go even further beyond and get some new outfits for your favorite characters, you can also do so, but only if your favorite character is called Bethel, because she has a new skin, but there's also some reruns for other skins. And if you're more interested in buying more gacha resources, then there's also a lot for you. Like for example, the paid 6-star selector that lets you straight up choose one 6-star up to Novio to just straight up recruit, plus a 10 roll of course. There's also the paid $1 packs that have great value for your money for low spenders, the 1 year limited pack that gives you 20 rolls, and not only that but also an A3 cheat item, so if you're new to the game and you want to spend some money, that's pretty good, so just skip your steps and get straight up an A3 character, which is gonna be great for progressing the story. In total, there's so many rewards, there's so much free stuff, there's about 6k Lu member you will just get guaranteed by just playing and logging into the game, and this is disregarding all of the rewards you get from the story chapters themselves, and more importantly the Pandora mode, because that is quite stacked. So in total, we're looking at up to 10k plus Lu member, even more possibly, and that's still not all, that's just Lu member. There's the 20 rolls you get on the exclusive banner for Reinhardt, there's 10 yellow rolls you get for mainstays or RRRs, and you also get your free 5-star Fortile converter, and that's just part 1. Yes, this is just part 1 of the celebration for the 1st anniversary. There's definitely a lot more coming, considering there is the live stream as well, and speaking of the live stream, if you're watching this before June 2nd, then you can just join me in the watch party of the JP livestream. But that's basically all. There is a huge chunk of rewards, lots of free stuff, lots of new changes, universal BT mats, cloud gardens. It's great, and there's even more coming, so I can't wait. And of course, a huge thanks to my channel members, and an extra huge one to the Grand Warlock. That was all from me, have a nice day, and see you next time.